Okay, welcome back to Outperform. Recently, I put up a post on full body antagonist training. I had a few questions from people wanting to get a better understanding of what I was talking about and a little bit more detail. So that's what we're going to go over today. So first, obviously, full body split means that we're going to work our whole entire body in one session. Now, there are different ways for athletes to do this. Today we're covering more of a traditional bodybuilding type, a fitness type workout, which means that we're gonna be focused on every muscle group there is, okay? We're not just gonna be working on push and pull patterns and things like that you would normally do with an athlete. Today we're gonna cover our whole entire body from top to bottom. Now also, antagonist, what that means is we're gonna work the chest and the back. If I'm working out my chest, then the back is the supportive muscles. So what I'm doing is I'm constantly getting tension towards it, even though it's not being worked. It's supporting the other structure, the other muscles that are being worked. And studies have shown that as far as when you train antagonists, as far as like say chest and back at the same workout, you get a lot better response as far as for hypertrophy, for putting on size. So our first one is A1 and A2. So what does that mean? Okay, so if I say A1 and A2 and I don't have a prescribed rest in between, that means I'm supersetting. Now, you don't have to superset. I don't recommend that very often. Only advanced trainees usually need that. But for today, let's say A1, A2. So we do a chest exercise. So I've been getting questions like, well, what am I supposed to do? Okay, all right, so let's stick to compound movements. Even though I think flies are very good, I would still pick a press over a fly motion first. So let's say we're trying to really build up the upper part of our chest. And I know people are gonna say incline. We're not gonna do incline, okay? Let's try this. Let's do a flat bench press wide with our feet up and you drop in the bar to the clavicle, okay? So for instance, today we're gonna do the magical number, 3 sets of 10, okay? So we'll do a set of 10 on wide bench press with our feet up in the air to the clavicle. We'll rest 45 seconds, and then we'll do a wide T-bar row grip, okay? Now we'll rest another 45 seconds, and then we'll begin to repeat that pattern. Now, why are we only resting 45 seconds? It doesn't seem like there's a lot of rest right there. But we're not going right back to a chest exercise. We're going to the antagonist exercise. We're going to the back exercise, okay? So once you do this, you got 45 seconds, then roughly anywhere between 30 to another 45 seconds, and then another 45 seconds before you even get back to chest, okay? So just as a better understanding is we can't do too much volume, all right? Once again, as a beginner, I would stay with anywhere between 3 to 4 sets. It doesn't matter if you are doing 6, 8, 10, 12, or even 15 reps at that point. I would still stay anywhere between 3 to 4 sets just for the beginning to kind of get used to this type of system, okay? And you would be doing your full body split most likely like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday type of thing, okay? So people still want some examples, so let's go through some more examples. All right, so next would be B1, quads and hamstrings, all right? Now, even though deadlifts are very good, I'm not a big fan of deadlifting the same day I squat, okay? I find that to be too damaging on the lower back. So what you can do, so this is why I made this video, is let's say we do squats on week 1, all right? And we're going to do hamstring curls. I don't give a shit what kind, just a hamstring curl as your second movement, all right? Now, on week 2, we could reverse that pattern, give ourselves more of a compound movement for our hamstring. So at this point, we could do something more simpler that doesn't load our spine, but is extremely advantage for us, doing something like step ups, single leg lunges, Bulgarian squats, split squats, things that don't cause us to load up our back. We can easily hold weight instead. And then that way we can do a deadlift. It could be a trap bar deadlift. It could be a traditional deadlift. It could be any form, but at the same time, we're not overloading our lumbar spine during that process. If you're tough as fucking nails, go for it. I don't care. It's your back, not mine. All right, now, biceps and triceps, all right? So, and we'll follow the same thing. It'll always be this, then 45 seconds, then exercise, then 45 seconds. You could decrease the rest as the weeks go on, or you could increase the reps, or you could increase the weight. However you want to program your system, that's up to you. All right, now, I know I jumped all over the place. All right, biceps and triceps. Okay, so give me a good example. All right, well, how about let's pick something that people don't do, all right? So let's work on deep underneath the muscle that really is gonna push up that peak. Let's do a incline hammer curl, okay? Now, remember, hammer curls respond better to a slow tempo, so try to at least go for a 2 up, 2 down method, all right, in your tempo. Triceps, skull crushers, perfectly fine. Let's just go with that, all right? Or you could do a California press, all right? So we'll do hammer curls, and then you can do skull crushers. All right, now D1, D2, D3, abs. I don't like crunches, the shit's stupid, all right? So there's a lot of different things. You could do different types of anti-rotations. You could do some planking and things like that. Do something that is the cool word functional for your abs, all right? Ditch the sit-ups and shit like that. There's a lot of things that you can do nowadays that'll really help out. I recommend the padlock press. I think it's fantastic. Just start with that, all right? Calves, pick wherever you want. Standing calves, seated calves, donkey calves, jumping jacks. That's a calf exercise, jumping jacks. If you don't believe me, do 1,000 jumping jacks. All right. And then forearms, okay? You can just do your traditional forearms like that. If you want to really work on your grip strength to help with your compound movements, you can do holds, all right? So there is a good, simple antagonist full body split routine. I hope that helps you out, gives you a better understanding of what I'm talking about. Go ahead and stay tuned. I will shoot you another video on most likely every split I come up with, just so I can give you a better understanding of what's going on. The next one I did was a full body split with a giant set, and I'll explain a little bit more of that in the next video. Stay strong.